Alright, first chapter, Friday, we have Max and the Midknights, the Tower of Time. So this is actually the third book. We do not have the first and the second, but if we do like the third book or a little bit of it, we can definitely get the first and the second. This is also made by the same person who wrote Big Nate. Big Nate came out a long time ago, but it's now a movie. So I betcha some of you will recognize some of the writing in this. We are going to skip the prologue because there's a lot of stuff that is written in the prologue that you should read yourself. So, here we go. Prologue. We're skipping the prologue. Chapter 1. Ah, Max! Kevin cries when he sees me coming. You're just in time to experience my latest innovation. Newsflash, I have no idea what an innovation is. But that's one of the fringe benefits of hanging out with Kevin. It really ups your vocabulary game. I call it a library card. Kevin's Jolly Good Library. We have library cards. He's beaming as he hands me a small square of parchment. Consider this your admission to the See, sometimes Miss E even has her word trouble. Scintillating world of reading, he announces. Remind me later to ask him what scintillating means. Right now, I'm more focused on his library card thingy. It's just a piece of paper with my name on it. Precisely. How does it work? Elementary, my dear Max. Whenever you want to read something, you merely show me your card in exchange for a book. When you've finished your book, you return it to me. It's as simple as that. Okay, then here's my card. Can I borrow a copy of Max and the Midknights? I'm afraid they're all checked out at the moment, but I do have a medical volume you might find interesting. The Healing Power of Leeches. It's highly informative. The illustrations, however, are a bit nauseating. I'll pass. Hi, guys. It's Sedgwick, one of my classmates from the night school of Bajovia. He's also sort of the newest member of the Midknights. Not that I've officially invited him or anything. What would I say? Want to join our band of adventurers? Nope, that sounds way too dorky. I mean, I think he'd say yes, but sometimes it's pretty tough to guess how Sedgwick feels about you. You know, stuff. People are tougher to read than books. Kevin, Max, and the Midknights was a great story. You're too kind, old bean. How's work on the sequel going, I ask. Swimmingly, Kevin gushes. I've very nearly reached the thrilling conclusion. I refer, of course, to the revelation that you, Max, have a twin sister. It's absolutely shocking. Shocking? For once in his life, Kevin may have picked the wrong word. Shocking doesn't even begin to cover it. My stomach turns somersaults as I picture the girl I dueled in the market square. There's no doubt she's my sister, but I have so many questions. Where did she come from? Why are we separated? Who are our parents? Is Mary her real name? Is Max my real name? Max! Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just saying Sedgwick has returned this book to you, so you may borrow it now. No thanks, Kevin. I tell him, I've changed my mind. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Max. Farewell. Toodaloo. Cheerio. And don't lose that library card. I won't. I decide to take a walk and clear my head, but my thoughts keep landing on Mary. It's been over a week since she and I came face to face. Why haven't I looked for her? Duh, because I'm not sure if I want to. I've spent 10 years as the adopted niece of a musically challenged troubadour. It's kind of a goofy life, but it's my life. I like it the way it is. I'm ready to share with some sort of Max. Am I ready to share it with some sort of Max wannabe? Without realizing it, I've been heading steadily towards the castle. A familiar figure leaps from the shadows as I approach the front gate. Halt! Who goes there? Seymour? Seymour? What? A coinkydink. That's my name too! Seymour, it's me, Max. Oh, my apologies, Max. I got carried away. It's just really fun to say stuff like, who goes there? And, no, we don't have a public restroom. Since when are you a royal sentry?" I asked. "Oh, I'm not," he answered. "I'm just testing a new magical invention. Malware. You see, I've enchanted this suit of armor to detect threats to the king. Clunk, clunk. If you were a bad guy, the malware would react by sounding an alarm. Blah!" Was that the alarm? No, that was a fart. Oof! And a fragrant one it is, too. Ugh, that's gross, Seymour. I'm going inside for some fresh air. I walk down a long hallway and push open the golden door to the throne room. King Conrad is there, and so is Sir Gadabout, the head of the royal guard, and the big-nosed guy tuning up his lute is my Uncle Budrick. Here's a tip. Cover your ears. Oh, plinkety-plunkety-plunk. Roses are rosy except when they're not. Violets are violet, not blue. But how does one sing a color of snot? What words can describe such a hue? Is it green? Is it brown? Is it tan? Is it cream? That depends on the state of your nose. A troubadour can't know for sure, it would seem, till he pulls out a hanky and blows. Onk! You. Hi, everybody. King Conrad gives me a warm smile. Either he's happy to see me or he's really glad the song is over. Probably both. "Hello, Max," he says. "What's on your mind?" It's tough to decide where to begin, but I've got to start somewhere. Remember how you sent Sir Gadabout on a mission to search for, my look-alike? He nods. The mysterious Mary. Yes, I remember. Well, did you know I had a sister all along? No, not at all, he answers. You've always been an orphan, and an only child as far as I knew. We had no cause to believe differently, Gadabout agrees, reaching into a pouch at his belt. Until this came along. He's holding a locket he showed me last week, the one with Mary's picture in it, which reminds me of another question. Where'd you get that? The tale behind it, Gadabout replies, is a modest one, I'm afraid. No fire-breathing dragons or wizards or magic spells. Care to liven up with some music? Plunk-a-plinkety-plunk. Maybe next time. It started perhaps a month ago, Gadabout begins. I'd learned of the series of robberies on the outskirts of Bijovia. It wasn't money or valuables being stolen, however, it was food. I sent Alva of the palace guards to investigate, and after several days of looking, she happened upon a theft in progress. Can I steal something besides broccoli? Look, I know it tastes like rancid roadkill, but if you're choosy, we'll starve. You, there, stop! I arrest you in the name of the king! The two robbers ran. Alva grabbed hold of them, but they broke away and escaped into the forest. Only then did Alva realize she'd pulled a locket from the tall thief's neck. She brought it to us, and, well, you know, the rest. So one of those criminals was Mary? We don't know, Max. It was too dark for Alva to see their faces. She did hear them speak, though, King Conrad adds. She said they had distinctive accents. Alva suspects they're from Clunk. Clunk? Uncle Budrick looks terrified, which doesn't exactly shock me. The man's afraid of napkins. Anyway, I'm curious. What's Clunk? No idea, but some words just sound scary. Like tofu. Hearing it makes me break into hives. Clunk is a land far beyond the seventh sea. Yes, and it's not a very friendly place. I knew it! My panic vibes are never wrong. How come? It's a closed society, the king explains. Clunkins are extremely suspicious of outsiders. They especially disliked by Jovians. We've had no contact with them for over a decade. Great. My twin sister is a vegetable thief from an evil empire. I can hardly wait for us to do some family bonding. Maybe we'll steal some zucchini together. Max, if Mary is from Clunk, searching for her could be very dangerous. Clunkins are said to be very violent. But if she's a Clunkin, so am I. We're identical. Identical in body, perhaps, but not in spirit, Conrad points out. How and where a person is raised makes a world of difference. I didn't think of that. I was raised by Uncle Budrick as a troubadour in training. What are the odds that Mary had the same experience? About 1,000,000,000 to 1. Hey, who wants to hear a song about belly button lint? Plonk. It's like a puzzle that needs solving. Mary and I should have grown up together. Instead, someone decided to split us apart. Why? There's got to be a way to find out what happened. Oh ho! I've got to run, I shout suddenly. So long, everybody. Max, wait! Where are you going? Nowhere, I call over my shoulder. When? 2.